Hello everyone, welcome to our presentation which we will be discussing the mixed method research. By the way, we are from section MR3P1 and I am John Reymar Salas.
My name is Alexander Arcular Magayaga Jr.
And I'm Irven Ace Galope.
So, what is mixed method research? Mixed method research is a versatile and comprehensive research approach that combines elements of both qualitative and quantitative research. Methodologies it emerged as response to the limitation of relying solely on either qualitative or quantitative methods in certain research contexts. This approach seeks to provide a more holistic phenomena or problems by integrating the strengths of both qualitative and quantitative data collection and analysis techniques.
Moving on to the research questions and objectives of mixed method research. Mixed method research is a research approach that combines quantitative and qualitative data collection and analysis methods to gain a more comprehensive understanding of research problems. The main research questions and objectives of mixed methods research are: first is to provide a more comprehensive understanding of a research problem than either quantitative or qualitative research alone can. Second is to gain insights into the complex relationships between different phenomena. Third is to triangulate findings from different data sources to enhance the validity and reliability of the research. Fourth is to explore and explain quantitative findings with qualitative data. And lastly is to generate new theories and hypotheses based on a combination of quantitative and qualitative data. And so, mixed methods research can be used to address a wide range of research questions in a variety of fields, including health, education, psychology, social work, and businesses. The specific objectives of a mixed method research study will vary depending on the research questions being asked and the design of the study. However, some common objectives include: first is to explore and describe a phenomenon from multiple perspectives, to identify patterns and trends in quantitative data and explain them using the qualitative data, to generate and test hypotheses about the relationships between different phenomena, and to develop and refine theories about complex social and natural phenomena, and to evaluate the effectiveness of interventions or programs.
So when did the mixed method emerge, and why is it relevant to the research development? Mixed method research is a research approach that combines quantitative and qualitative data collection and analysis methods. It is a relatively new approach emerging in the 1980s and 1990s. However, it has quickly become popular in a wide range of fields, including education, health, psychology, social work, and business. Why mixed methods research is relevant to research? Mixed method research is relevant to research because it offers a number of advantages over traditional quantitative or qualitative research approaches, provides a more comprehensive understanding of research problems. By combining quantitative and qualitative data, mixed methods research can provide a more complete and nuanced understanding of research problems than either approach alone can. Gain some insights into the complex relationship between phenomena. Mixed method research can be used to explore and explain the complex relationship between different phenomena, such as the relationship between students' achievement and teachers' instructional practices. Triangulates findings from different data sources. Triangulations is the process of comparing and contrasting findings from different data sources to enhance the validity and reliability of the research. Mixed method research provides an opportunity to triangulate findings from quantitative and qualitative data sources, which can strengthen the confidence that researchers have in their findings. Explores and explains quantitative findings with qualitative data. Mixed methods research can be used to explore and explain quantitative findings with qualitative data. For example, if a quantitative study finds that a new teaching intervention is associated with higher student achievement, mixed method research could be used to explore why the intervention is effective and show how students are experiencing it. Generates new theories and hypotheses. Mixed method research can be used to generate new theories and hypotheses about the relationships between different phenomena. For example, a mixed method study might find that student achievement is influenced by a complex combination of factors, such as student motivation, teacher instructional practices, and classroom climate. In addition to these advantages, mixed methods research is also flexible and adaptable. It can be used to address a wide range of research questions in a variety of contexts. Overall, mixed method research is a powerful and versatile research approach that can be used to gain a deeper understanding of complex research problems. It is particularly relevant for research that seeks to address questions about the relationships between different phenomena, the experiences of individuals and groups, and the effectiveness of interventions.
What methods and techniques is used in the mixed methods research? And what are the important concepts we should remember in mixed method? Mixed methods research use a variety of research methods and techniques from the quantitative and qualitative research tradition. Some of the most common methods and techniques used in mixed methods research include quantitative methods. In quantitative methods we have survey, experiment, quasi-experiment, observation studies, statistical analysis. Qualitative methods, and in the quality we have focus, interviews, case study, ethnographic studies, and documents analysis. And this is the relevant terminology concept in mixed methods. First is mixed methods design. It is the overall framework for how qualitative and quantitative data will be collected, analyzed, integrated. And second, quantitative data. It is the data that is collected and analyzed using numerical and statistic methods. Third is qualitative data is the data that is collected and analyzed using words and text. Fourth is triangulation. It is the process of comparing and contrasting findings from different data sources to enhance the validity and reliability of the research. And lastly, integration is the process of combining qualitative and quantitative data to gain a more comprehensive understanding of the research problem. In the example of mixed methods research design is convergent, parallel, and mixed methods design is a common design in which quantitative and qualitative data are collected currently and analyzed separately. The findings from two data sets are integrate to provide a more comprehensive understanding of the research problem. For example, research might use a convergent parallel mixed methods designed to study to the factors that contribute to student. So, success in an online learning course, the research might collect quantitative data on student grades, course completion rates, and times spent on assignment. They might also collect qualitative data through student interviews and focus group to learn about student experience and perspective on the course. The researcher would analyze the qualitative and quantitative data separately. Once the data had been analyzed, the researcher would integrate the findings from the two data set to provide more comprehensive understanding of the factors that contribute to the student success in the online learning course. Mixed methods can be a powerful tool for gaining a deeper understanding of complex research problems. However, it is important to note that mixed methods research is also strong understanding of both quantitative and qualitative research method as well as principles of mixed methods design and analysis.
So, how does mixed method research collect data? The specific methods used to collect data in mixed methods research will vary depending on the research questions being asked and the design of the study. However, some common data collections methods include surveys. Surveys are a quantitative data collection method that can be used to collect data from a large number of participants. Surveys can be administered online, in person, or over the phone. Second is experiments. Experiments are a quantitative data collection method that is used to test the effects of a treatment on an outcome variable. Experiments are typically conducted in laboratory settings, but they can also be conducted in real-world settings. Thirdly, quasi-experiments. Quasi-experiments are a quantitative data collection method that is used to test the effects of a treatment on an outcome variable in situations where it is not possible to conduct a truth experiment. Quasi-experiments are often used in field research settings. And next is observational studies. Observational studies are a quantitative data collection method that is used to collect data on participants without intervening or manipulating any variables. Observational studies can be conducted in natural settings or in laboratory settings. Following that is statistical analysis. Statistical analysis is used to analyze quantitative data to identify patterns and trends. And next is interviews. Interviews are a qualitative data collection method that involves asking participants open-ended questions about their experience, perspectives, and beliefs. Interviews can be conducted in person, over the phone, or online. Then there is focus groups. Focus groups are a qualitative data collection method that involves bringing together a small group of participants to discuss a particular topic. Focus groups are typically facilitated by a moderator who guides the discussion and ensures that all participants have a chance to contribute. And we also have case studies. Case studies are a qualitative data collection method that involves in-depth exploration of a single individual, group, or event. Case studies can be used to generate new theories and hypotheses, or to provide a detailed understanding of a particular phenomenon. And next is ethnographic studies. Ethnographic studies are a qualitative data collection method that involves conducting field work in a particular cultural setting to learn about the people, their way of life, and their values. Ethnographic studies typically involve participant observations, interviews, and document analysis. And lastly, document analysis. Document analysis is a qualitative data collection method that involves analyzing written documents such as government reports, news articles, and personal diaries. Document analysis can be used to learn about the perspective of different groups of people or to identify trends and patterns over time. So what type of data that mixed method can collect? The types of data that can be collected using mixed methods research methods include first is quantitative data. Quantitative data is data that is collected and analyzed using numerical and statistical methods. Second is quantitative data can be used to measure variables such as student achievement, teacher instructional practices, and classroom climate. And lastly, qualitative data. Qualitative data is data that is collected and analyzed using words and text. Qualitative data can be used to learn about the experience, perspectives, and beliefs of individuals and groups. Mixed methods research can be used to collect both quantitative and qualitative data. The specific types of data that are collected will depend on the research questions being asked and the design of the study. For example, a researcher might use a mixed methods designed to study the factors that contribute to student success in an online learning course. The researcher might collect quantitative data on student grades, course completion rates, and time spent on assignments. They might also collect qualitative data through student interviews and focus groups to learn about students' experiences and perspectives on the course. By collecting both quantitative and qualitative data, the researcher would be able to gain a more comprehensive understanding of the factors that contribute to student success in the online learning course.
And what are the data analysis used in mixed method research? Data analysis in mixed method research involves analyzing both quantitative and qualitative data. The specific method used to analyze the data will vary depending on the research questions being asked and the design of the study. However, some common data analysis methods used in mixed method research include quantitative data analysis, descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics are used to summarize and describe quantitative data common. Described statistics include measures of central tendency such as mean, median, and mode, and measures of variability such as standard deviation and range. Inferential statistics. Inferential statistics are used to draw inferences about a population based on a sample. Common inferential statistics include t-test, chi-square test, and ANOVA. Qualitative data analysis. Thematic analysis. Thematic analysis is a qualitative data analysis method that is used to identify and analyze themes in qualitative data. Thematic analysis can be used to identify patterns in the data, explore the different perspectives of participants, and generate new theories. Grounded theory. Grounded theory is a qualitative data analysis method that is used to develop theories from qualitative data. Grounded theory is an iterative process that involves collecting and analyzing data simultaneously. Narrative analysis. Narrative analysis is a qualitative data analysis method that is used to analyze the stories that people tell. Narrative analysis can be used to learn about people's experiences, perspectives, and values. Statistically and analytically tools commonly used in mixed method research. A variety of statistical and analytical tools can be used to analyze mixed method data. Some common tools include SPSS. SPSS is a statistical software package that can be used to analyze both quantitative and qualitative data. NVivo. NVivo is a qualitative data analysis software package that can be used to analyze qualitative data, such as interview, focus group, and transcripts. Atlas TI. Atlas TI is a qualitative data analysis software package that can be used to analyze qualitative data, such as interview, focus group, and transcript. The specific statistical and analytical tools that are used will vary depending on the research question being asked and the design of the study. Example of mixed method data analysis. A researcher might use a convergent parallel mixed methods designed to study the factors that contribute to student success in an online learning course. The researcher might collect quantitative data on students' grades, course completion rates, and time spent on assignments. They might also collect qualitative data through students' interviews and focus group to learn about students' experiences and perspectives on the course. The researcher would analyze the quantitative and qualitative data separately. Once the data had been analyzed, the researcher would integrate the findings from the two data sets to provide a more comprehensive understanding of the factors that contribute to students' success in the online learning course.
Impact of social media on mental health. Mixed methods research of service providers awareness, and the author of this research are Sarah Nicole Kohler and Bobby Rose Parrell. Here's the abstract of the study. Social media has become increasingly common among adolescents, and there is growing concern about the potential impact of social media on mental health. This is mixed methods study investigated the relationship between social media use the mental health symptoms in a sample of adolescents aged 13 to 18 years old, and how mixed methods is used in the study. Qualitative data was collected using a survey that assessed social media use, mental health symptoms, and other relevant variables. Qualitative data was collected through interviews with a subset of participants. The quantitative data show the adolescents who use social media more frequently were more likely to report symptoms of depression and anxiety. The qualitative data revealed that adolescents were concerned about the negative aspect of social media, such as cyberbullying and social comparison. However, adolescents also reported that social media could be a positive source of support and connection. Overall, the findings of this study suggest that social media use can have both positive and negative impacts on the mental health of adolescents. It is important for parents and educators to be awareness of the potential risks and benefits of social media use, and to talk to adolescents about how to use social media safety and responsibility. This study is a good example of a mixed methods research study because it combines quantitative and qualitative data to provide a more comprehensive understanding of the research problem. The quantitative data provides insights into the relationship between social media use and provides insights into the experience and perspective of adolescents. The study has a strong research design. The sample size is adequate and the data collection tools are appropriate for the research question being asked. The comparing and contrasting the findings from the quantitative and qualitative data to enhance the fidelity and reliability of the research. Overall, this study will conduct mixed method research study that provides variable insights into the impact of social media on the mental health of adolescents.
Mixed methods research is a powerful tool for gaining a deeper understanding of complex research problems. However, it is also important to be aware of the potential challenges and limitations associated with using mixed methods research. So, this is the challenges. First is the complexity. Mixed methods research is more complex to design and conduct than traditional quantitative or qualitative research. Researchers need to have a strong understanding of both quantitative and qualitative research methods, as well as the principles of mixed methods design and analysis. Second is time and resources. Mixed methods research can be more time-consuming and resource-intensive than traditional quantitative or qualitative research. This is because the researchers need to collect and analyze both quantitative and qualitative data. Third, integration. Integrating quantitative and qualitative data can be challenging. Researchers need to develop a clear and coherent strategy for integrating the data in a way that produces meaningful insights. And fourth is limitations. Lack of consensus on best practices. There is no one-size-fits-all approach to mixed methods research. The best design and analysis methods will vary depending on the research questions being asked. This can make it difficult to evaluate the quality of mixed method research studies. And potential for bias. Researchers need to be aware of the potential for bias in mixed methods research. This is because researchers can be influenced by their own theoretical perspective and biases when collecting, analyzing, and interpreting data. Ethical considerations. Researchers need to be aware of the ethical considerations associated with both quantitative and qualitative research when conducting mixed methods research. This includes obtaining informed consent from participants, protecting participants confidently, and minimizing the risk of harm to participants. Here are some specific ethical considerations that researchers need to be aware of when conducting mixed method research. First, informed consent. Researchers need to obtain informed consent from participants before collecting any data. This means that participants need to understand the purpose of the study, the risks and benefits of participation, and the right to withdraw from the study at any time. Next is confidentiality. Researchers need to protect the confidentiality of participants. This means that researchers should not disclose any personally identifiable information about participants without their consent. Next is minimizing harm. Researchers need to minimize the risk of harm to participants. This means that researchers should be aware of the potential risks associated with the study and take steps to mitigate this risk. Researchers should be aware of the ethical considerations associated with the specific data collection and analysis methods that they are using. For example, researchers need to be aware of potential bias in interviews and surveys.
So in conclusion, I'll present you the key points of the presentation. First is mixed method research is a research approach that combines quantitative and qualitative data collections and analysis method. Second, mixed method research can be used to gain a more comprehensive understanding of research problem than either quantitative or qualitative research alone can. Thirdly, mixed method research can be used to explore complex relationships between different phenomena, triangulate findings from different data sources, and explain quantitative findings with qualitative data. And lastly, mixed method research is a powerful tool for generating new theories and hypotheses and for evaluating the effectiveness of interventions.
Mixed method research is important because it allows researchers to gain a deeper understanding of complex research problems than either quantitative or qualitative research alone can. By combining these quantitative and qualitative data collection and analysis methods, mixed methods research can provide insights into the relationships between different phenomena, the experience and the perspectives of individuals and groups, and the effectiveness of interventions. Mixed methods research is particularly relevant for research that seeks to address questions about the complex relationships between different phenomena, the experience and the perspective of individuals and groups, the effectiveness of interventions. Nevertheless, mixed methods research is a powerful tool for advancing knowledge and improving practice in a wide range of fields. So, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask us about our topic. You can comment your questions in the comment section. And also, if you want to check the the materials we use, you can visit these links. That's all, and we hope that you learned something about our long discussion. Thank you for watching, and God bless.